Hey my lovelies, it's your girl Truty TJ and I am back with another story time video. Today's video was very difficult for me to want to record. Not want to record, but like it's like you just be off and you be trying to get back on, but it's like it's hard to get back on. That's how I felt today. So I was just like, I'm sitting here I'm thinking about like what video I want to tell you guys, and how exactly I want to convey my message, and it's just like, it was just overwhelming me to the point to where I was just like, you know what, Tasha, just do it. My bad. My camera died. Like, it just died in the middle of my conversation with you guys. So yeah, I was just having like a really rough time with trying to figure out exactly how I want to tell you guys this story time, but I think I got it. I got it. I got the time. I got the time. What? I got the story time. Okay. All right. So if you haven't, go ahead and subscribe, like, share, leave me a comment. I will greatly appreciate it. Thank you guys so much for the support and the love. And for my newcomers, welcome. Thank you for joining the family, and hopefully our family will grow one day. That's what I'm excited to see happen. So yeah. Okay. So let's get into the video. Okay, so this story time today is another episode of one of my worst dates. I was really debating about like what story time I want to tell y'all, because I had like two in mind. I feel like I want to tell the part where I actually went out with this chick and the date wasn't good. The date wasn't really good. So yeah, so I just want to share my experience with you guys, and this is another one of my worst dates. Okay, in my opinion, it was a worst date. But yeah, so when I first moved out here to Austin, y'all know I'm based in Austin. When I first moved out here to Austin, I was like a loner. Like, I didn't really go nowhere. I didn't really talk to nobody. And I was online trying to like find friends or whatever, like, you know, some yeah, I know what I'm talking about. So I was online trying to find different things for different people for different reasons. And so I had came across this one chick. Like, honestly, you guys, I really don't know her name. I cannot remember her name. My memory is not all that. But I really can't remember her name. And if I did remember her name, I probably wouldn't even want to tell you guys because I just don't care. Period. So, anywho, I had met this chick on PLF. I know. PLF is like the worst site ever. Like, with some dating websites, you think like, okay, just because it's a dating website doesn't mean that like a friendship can accumulate through it. You know what I'm saying? Like, just because we went out on a date or had like conversations about dating each other, that don't mean that we can't go from dating to friendship, whatever. So I was literally on there looking for friends at this time. So I had met this chick or whatever like that. She stayed out here too. I thought she was like super duper cool. Like, we talked on POF for like a couple days. Like, I'm the type of person, like, if I meet you online, then I'll talk to you for like a couple days online, and then we end up exchanging numbers or whatever like that. Either I ask you for your number or you ask me for my number or whatever like that. So we end up exchanging numbers or whatever like that, and then after we get our numbers exchanged, I give you like a day to either FaceTime me or like meet me in person, because by this time we done already been talking to each other for like what, 4 days. And once it reached that week max, like, and I have not seen you like in person, then I just lose interest and I just don't want to talk to you no more. So I just cut you off completely because I have been catfished before. So whatever, move on. So yeah, so we talked on PL for a couple of days, then we exchanged numbers, and I told her like how I am or whatever like that. Not to be mean or try to sound like whatever. I say this to people because at the end of the day, like, I don't want to get my time wasted and I don't want to waste your time. So I'm just like, I'm really open. I'm a very open person. So, okay, she was like, cool. So I think like we FaceTime before we actually talked on the phone, or did we talk on the phone before we actually FaceTime? I really don't know. One of them, okay? One of them. So we ended up talking. She was cool, just like how she was on POL. She was cool on the phone too. She was cool through FaceTime too. So I was just like, okay, you know what I'm saying? This is cool. But honestly, you guys, like, shit, I hate to say this, but this is my truth. You know what I'm saying? No shade, just tea. No shade, just tea. So she was shorter than me, like really shorter than me. Like, I'm 5'8", so she was like 5'4", 5'5", baby. No taller than 5'5", I know that for a fact. And I don't mind short girls, but I don't prefer them anymore. Like when I was younger, then yeah, I preferred them, but that's a different story. But now I feel like, you know, when you set boundaries, when you set limits, like standards for yourself, like stick by them. Don't let nobody tell you that you shouldn't stick by them. Stick by your standards, period. Like no matter what. So anyways, so yeah, so I just wanted a friendship with this chick. So we had went out on a little meet and greet. That's what I call it or whatever like that. And me, I'm the type of person like back then, well, still to this day, sometimes. Still to this day. Like, I don't really like a lot of people know where I stay. I don't really give out my address. I really don't believe in, like, meeting up at my apartment no more or meeting up at, you know, wherever, like, with my friends or whatever like that. Like, I'd rather meet you first, fill you out, and then, you know what I'm saying, once I feel like you here for me or you like me or you into this, then I'll be like, okay, well, I can introduce you to, like, you know, my friends or whatever like that. Co-worker friends, whatever. So, yeah, and I'm also the type of person where if I was to like go out on a meet and greet with you, like I'm not finna go too far from my house because A, I don't want to drive too far, and B, I just don't want to do it. Spirit. So the bar we went to was really close to my house, like literally, like if I just wanted to, I could have probably walked, but I wasn't because I got a car. So I didn't walk. But she stayed pretty far or whatever like that. But she was just like, you know, let me know when you get here to the bar or whatever like that. I was like, okay, cool. No, I told her to let me know when she get there to the bar because I stayed close or whatever when you get close so I can be able to leave my house. And she was like, okay, cool. So she ended up texting me. It was like, she like 5 minutes away. I was like, okay, bet. Let me hop up in my room and go ahead and go over here because I wasn't that far. So I go ahead and I go over there or whatever like that. And I asked her where she was at. And she was already inside the bar. No. I was only like 30 seconds away. Like literally I was a hop, skip, and a jump away from this place. Like damn, like I felt like she wanted to get there first so she could like see me walk in. So, you know what I'm saying? Because I'm the type of bitch, I'll do that same shit too. I ain't even gonna lie. Like I want to like get there a little bit on time so I can see you. But this time I was just getting out for work. So I'm just like, girl, it is what it is. Like I ain't even trying to like fuck with you like that. Like I just really want to be your friend. So however you look is however you look, baby. I don't judge people who I'm trying to be platonic with. Because as long as you got a good this and a good this, like I ain't finna judge you if I'm trying to be platonic with you. I don't really care. I'm not trying to be attracted to you. So I get to the bar or whatever like that. She's sitting there. We're talking. She seemed pretty cool or whatever like that. And somehow we got up on the subject of like bullying or whatever like that. And she was saying that her grandma and her mother used to bully her when she was younger, and it made her the person who she is today. So she started to say that she used to bully people in like high school and not high school, like elementary school and like middle school. And I'm just like, bitch, what? Like, why would you think that was okay to like bully somebody? Just because your mama and your grandma bullied you, which is sad to hear, you feel like it's okay for you to bully people when you get into high school. Don't you know like bullying is bad? Like bullying people cause kids to like commit suicide and shit like that. So why would you think that it was okay to like bully people? And this bitch said that it builds character. No, the fuck it don't, you dummy. It knocks people character down. Like bullying does not build character. Bullying don't make people want to go out there and fucking be great. Bullying makes people want to hide and stay at home and cover themselves and not make friends and be isolated. Like that's what bullying do, because that's just bad. And you know, I just thought that date, like the person that she was when I first met her to the person that I was out on with that date with, I was just like, bitch, I see why you single, because you ignorant as hell and you just dumb as fuck. Like you one of these chicks that solely rely on your looks to get bitches or whatever like that, and that's not cool. Like that's the type of image that I was getting from her, because if you was the type of woman, you would not think that bullying was okay. Like I understand that you probably got bullied when you was younger, and somehow in your brain that you thought that it helped you out because you became a police officer or you know whatever like that. That's good if that helped you, but that don't mean that it helped people. Like it's rare that, I don't even think it's rare. I think it's non-existing that bullying helps people want to be better. Like I don't see how that. I don't see how that is a positive thing. But whatever. So yeah, so we had like got into it, like we was going back and forth words. I really can't remember exactly what I said to her. I probably didn't say too much to her because I know I said something to her because I just can't sit there and let people say certain things and not have my opinion put in too. Like if I'm listening to your opinion, okay, like you need to listen to mine. So I'm pretty sure I said something to her. I just don't know exactly the whole conversation. But I was just like, girl, like, ooh. And while she telling me the story, like I had one drink or whatever like that. And she was just like, do you want to order some food? No. Let me see how this conversation gonna go because I'm about to go home. Honestly, like I'm tired. I done already worked all day, and I done dragged myself out here to meet up with you. Like I'm actually low key tired, but I ain't say that. So we just got to talking, and then it started turning into like a little debate, like a little argument, because she see that I'm not backing down, and I see that she not backing down. So nobody not backing down. It's just like, okay, well, where do we go from here? Okay, boom. So we talking, and I literally, girl, like y'all just seemed like I was literally like slurping down my drink because I was trying to hurry up and get the fuck out because I didn't want to talk to this bitch no more. And I already done paid for this drink. So, well, I didn't pay for the drink at the time, but I knew I had to pay for this drink, and I was going to get my money's worth. Because I'm cheap, period. So, yeah, so after I finished my drink, I was like, okay, you have a good night, I'm about to leave. Because I was like, okay, you have a good night, I'm about to leave. Because back in the day, like, I used to be that type of person that I would try to, like, set up little bitty, like, little get me out schemes. That's what I call it, get me out schemes. Like, with my nieces or whatever, I'll be like, yo, bitch, let me tell you, in 30 seconds, I need you to call my phone or whatever. Don't text. Call my phone and just be like, something bad happened and you need me to hurry up and come and get out of here. Like, stop what I'm doing type shit and come meet you somewhere because you need me, like, right now. But I was just like, I'm not even finna do that. Like, I'm grown. Like, I'm not even finna do that. I'm 30. I almost said 33. I got a birthday coming up. You already. I'm 32 years old. At the time, I was 30, I think, 30 or 29. I was just like, I'm at an age to where, bitch, I'm not gonna do that. Like, if I want to leave, I want to leave. Ain't nobody gonna stop me from leaving because I'm grown. Like, you probably be like, oh, I'm sorry. I didn't mean to say that. Yes, you did, because you said your true color. So you said exactly what you wanted to say. Like, if that's how you feel, don't try to change your mind because I want to leave. Like, stick to what you say. Stand by what you say. You know what I'm saying? If you don't stand for what you say, you'll fall for anything. I think that's the saying. I really don't know. I think that's the saying. I really don't know. I can't think about it right now. But yeah. I must have heard her finish that drink and I was like just ready to go home. But yeah, I don't know why she thought bullying was okay. Like, I don't like bullies. I can't stand people who bully people. Like, I just feel like you like the bottom of the barrel type scum. Like, I feel like, I'm not even going to say what I feel like because you know what? I don't know who I'll be watching my YouTube and I'm just trying to keep it real subtle. So, but yeah, I feel like something really bad. I'm just going to say that. But yeah, so that was like a worst day for me because I just can't believe that somebody would actually fix their mouth to say that bullying is okay and that they actually used to get bullied by some of their family members and they actually conflict bullying onto some of their classmates when they was younger. Like, that just don't make any freaking sense or whatever like that. And yes, she did try to like contact me to like hang out again or whatever. And I thought, no, I did hang out with her one more time because I felt like I really did convey my message to her about bullying like I wanted to. And so we had met up again and we went shoot pool or whatever I think it was. And I had to express to her how I felt at that particular moment. And she said like some rude stuff to me or whatever like that about you know how some bitches are when they get in their fucking feelings when you dragging their ass and you know what I'm saying they just don't know how to handle it. Like they'll start saying like dumb shit. Like she was just saying like, you know, after we finished our conversation with bullying or whatever like that, and I kind of felt like she understood where I was coming from. She was just like, that's why she was like, I don't normally date dark-skinned girls. Like, you're the only dark-skinned girl that I ever like really dated. Let me show you pictures of my exes and shit like that. Like, bitch, first of all, I don't give a fuck about your exes. Let's just start there. Second of all, if you didn't really date dark-skinned girls, congratulations. You want a fucking cookie? Because I'm not really trying to date you. To be honest with you, like, this short, okay? And why the fuck will I want to date you anyways? You're a total fucking dick. So, yeah, like me trying to date you isn't something that I was trying to do. Like I told you from the beginning. Like, I ain't trying to date you. I'm just trying to make friends. Like, you know what I'm saying? We can get to know each other so we can see if we can be friends and stuff like that. And you seem cool, and then you turned into trash. Like, that's pretty much how it goes. Like, I hate when females think when you meet them, like, you automatically want to get in their drawers. No, that's not how it roll. Okay? Like, maybe when I was younger, because I was kind of, not even kind of, I was a little thottish or whatever like that. But when my older age, baby, I'm not trying to get into everybody underwear, because at the end of the day, P is P. Not my girlfriend, but that down there. It's the same. And all of it ain't good, because I done met some questionable bitches out here in Austin. So I know that the little kitty cat ain't always that. Period. So, like, I just hate it when chicks be doing that. Like, let's have a good conversation. Let's have a good debate without you trying to throw like curveballs at it. Like you don't understand. Like I grew up in this skin. I grew up as a dark skinned girl, and now I'm a dark skinned woman. Like I didn't heard all different types of shit being thrown my way about my skin, about my weight, about how tall I am, about my hair. Like, so I'm at the point to where it's like nothing that you can say in my age that will hurt my feelings, because I've heard it all and I done built this wall up. And it's just like the fact that she actually like took it there to like try to like belittle me and degrade me being a dark-skinned woman, it just made me think like, you a real dick. Like, you a bigger dick than I actually thought about. And I just was so turned off about, I was just mad that I actually came out here and tried to get you to understand, because right now I see you're just a dumb, ignorant fuck, and you probably would never understand where anybody's coming from when they're talking about bullying. So my time is being wasted, so I need to go. So that's exactly what I did. I stopped playing the pool game, and I left and I went home or whatever like that. I called somebody else up that I was talking to or whatever, because I was single, so I could do whatever I want to do. So I had called somebody else up. I had told her about the situation or whatever like that. And yeah, I started hanging out with her or whatever. And I remember old girl, same girl, talking about bullying. She had called me, and, you know, I just didn't answer the phone, because I felt like, again, that I really didn't owe you no explanation on why I'm cutting you off. Just know that I'm cutting you off. And it's vice versa. Like, if I was to say something, if the date was flipped around and I said something to you that you feel disrespectful and you just cut me off, like, I probably would wonder, like, why she cut me off? Like, what is going on? I probably would just sit there and think about our actually encounters and our date, and like exactly where it went wrong for me to figure out exactly what I did. But at the end of the day, like, after making 2 attempts to call you back, or call you, or trying to get in contact with you, and you avoided me, I'm not finna make no more attempts. Like, that's just that. But I'm not trying to say she like blew up my phone or anything like that, because she did, because like I said, we had just met. We only been knowing each other at that time probably like a week and a half. But it's just the fact that I just can't get over the fact that she thought bullying was okay. And then on top of that, instead of her trying to understand what I'm talking about, you want to sit here and try to make me feel some type of way about being dark-skinned. Bitch, I'm pretty. I don't give a fuck what you say. I don't give a fuck about nobody who feel like dark-skinned girls ain't the shit. All women are the shit, no matter what color you are. So by you trying to play like this, oh, you better than me because you bright, like, you not. So that's just how I felt with her or whatever. And I'm not trying to say all women act like her, because they don't. I have came encounter with some pretty good women or whatever like that, women. But yeah, so girl, bye. She was I don't know what she was, but I'm glad I'm not talking to her no more. So yeah, so bullying is not okay. So if y'all come encounter with a bitch that like to bully people, or feel like bullying is okay, and then want to try to flip it around and want to talk about you like that, like what you are is an insecurity to yourself, like, girl, dump her. Like, I just thinking about this story right now, I'm just like, she really did try to play that dark skin card, like, oh, I don't really date dark skinned girls and blah blah blah. I don't care. I don't care. Like, you know how many bitches that I can pluck that do date dark skinned girls? So, not trying to say cocky, but I just feel like I was just cocky right there. I am not cocky. I am really humble. I am a very sinner person. So please don't think I'm just cocky. I just, you know, when people be trying to do you, you be having to like step up and show out. And I feel like that's exactly what it is. Like, bitch, you couldn't handle my mouth, so you wanted to try to belittle me by talking about my skin tone. Like, that's, God bless you. That's all I can say. God bless you. But yeah, thank you guys so much for listening to another one of my story time, episode 2. One of my horrible, well, not one of my, but one of my worst days, or my worst days. I forgot what I named the title, but I think it's called My Worst Day. Okay, and this is my worst day, episode 2. Okay, yeah, and I hope you guys are staying safe, and I hope you guys are staying blessed, and I hope you guys subscribe to my channel, okay? Subscribe to my channel. Show your girl some love and some support, and I will see you guys in my next video. Bye.